Hey guys, this is TomWorking94 playing some Diablo 3. I haven't been playing it too much. I'm not a big fan of the 2.1 patch. I mean, they've changed some stuff. I do like a lot of what they've changed, but before, I mean, Torment 5, we'll flick on to Torment. Okay, well here actually, yeah, we'll just start on Torment 5. You know, it's my Jade Witch Doctor. I mean, if you see my build video on 2.5, that patch, or 2.05, then, you know, I was running really well, and it took me absolutely ages to farm this gear, and I hate it when I spend all my time farming some gear, and I do like the new tab though. You know, I spent ages farming all this gear for my character, and after the patch is just not the same, just not good at all. I mean it is good, but you know, compared to what it was before it used to be ridiculous. Before it used to be amazing. Like, I mean, I wouldn't say overpowered, because you were extremely fragile, but if you knew how to play, you were very efficient in a party. And now it's just, I don't know, I mean, you know, I play on it and I'm just not a big fan. I was hitting about 500 million crits before. I don't hit that at all now. I mean, there's no way I'm hitting that. I'll show you. You know, I'll show you once I just get all my my equipment on. Let's see. It was on a. What had that before? There you go. Oh, damage to elites. That's what I needed. That's 6, but I do have that. Do I have boots somewhere? There they are. Okay, now I got the full Jade Harvester set. Obviously changed it to my old one. We get Creeping Death. That's perfect. Perfect. And perfect. Seems as if... I think they got some other ones. Yeah, they have some new skills, and that might be the only one. But yeah, you know, before I used to be able to... Let's just take Cemetery. They're nice and slow. We can see the damage. Before I used to do absolutely tons of damage, and now it's just, you know, it's nothing special anymore. It used to be amazing. I used to love this class. There you go, Pestilence. I'm trying to remember what we had on here. Obviously over here we had, actually, yeah, okay. Fuck me. I'm trying to think. Okay, well, I know Soul Harvest goes here. Okay, normally I did Mana, but yeah, okay. Well, actually not yet. We'll just have health just in case. You know, just in case you start running a bit low. 4. Throw that up as Piranhas is quite good. I'm pretty sure we had Ronaldo. And 3. We need a Spirit Walk, don't we? Okay, and 20% Mana. Okay, that's the estimate. 4. Oh fuck, wrong dogs. But you see this? Like, granted, I am doing some decent damage, but the 6 million from my haunt, I mean, that used to be about like 11 million at least. I mean, that only does like not even 1 million. That's just, oh, 2 million actually. 2 million each time. I mean, that used to do about 6. It's just a massive piss off actually, because I mean, it's annoying when you spend just, you know, hours and hours and hours trying to farm gear, and when you get it, you know, somebody fucking just, it all changes. Now I know that they've added some more stuff, you know, and I do like that, but I think it's a bit stupid that they've just completely nerfed this character completely. What was that? 35 million I think was the highest I just did there. See this? I mean, it's not particularly bad, but it's definitely not as good as it was before. This is more of a support build now than a solo build, I'd say. Now 81 million. 74. Like, this is just really, this is just a massive piss off. I mean, the patch is okay. I do like the patch, but I just don't play on it that much anymore because of this, you know, this exact reason. I don't know if anybody else is having the same problem, but you know, my damage is quite high. All my Paragon points are used. Full Jade, got, you know, all the bonus cold damage as well for Haunt. Nothing has changed. Basically, the character's almost the same as before. Well, he is. I mean, he's exactly the same as he was before. And 5 million a second, I mean, that's just not right. But then they nerf characters like this, you know. I did have my Monk. Now, my Monk was only able to, you know, do Torment 3 before. And now he's taken Torment 5 better than my Witch Doctor. So it seems as if they've changed it so the Monk is, you know, more of a tanky class, can kill him a bit quicker. And you know, they basically just brought up one of my main characters and nerfed my other one, which just doesn't encourage me to play. And then they bring out these seasons. Obviously, I'm guessing you've obviously heard of seasons. You know, you make a new character, you go through the game kind of a game, and then you can get to, like, you know, you can find like exclusive loot, you know, and gear that can get thrown to, you know, one of your software characters when, or your character becomes a software character when the season's over. That's good, but it kind of renders all my old people useless, especially if there's like a weapon. I mean, Devil stands for where I'm lacking in weapons. You know, if they bring out another weapon that renders Devil's Tongue useless, or brings that one for the Monk that makes him absolutely amazing, you can only get it on that season. So that's all good and stuff, but you're gonna be shit until you go through a whole season, which kind of ruins the point of playing for me. It's just it can just take too long. You know, you don't want to make a character sit on him for like 100 hours just get a, you know, piece of armor, and the next season realize that, oh hey, look, you know, this season they brought out one that made that look awful. So you know, that piece of armor you spent 100 hours finding, it just renders it shit. You know, that's not what you fucking want. That's just a piece of crap. But you look at him, I mean, he's moving real quick. I mean, like, the Monk is just ridiculously good now. And I do like that because I did farm all this gear for ages and I wasn't getting anything in the previous patch. So I mean, what I'd want them to do, well, what would have been ideal is if they brought up the Monk, made the Monk extremely good like he is now, changed a bit of his skills around some of his passives, and the percentages of his normal primary attacks, and then just keep the Witch Doctor, you know, really good. I mean, there's not much I can do to my Witch Doctor. There's not a whole bunch of gear that is better than this, you know. I couldn't replace too many things on here, you know. I mean, like, he's got full Witch Doctor set, I mean, which is perfect. He's got the I'm not going to try and say that, but yeah, he's got some crazy helmet, which is obviously perfect for him. He's got the bonus cold damage, he's got critical damage and critical chance with intelligence. Granted, he's only got a raw ring, so he doesn't have full Jade, but you know, it's got hit damage on it, it's got life on hit and intelligence. And then, you know, I should be able to tank bosses, like 14% increased damage against elites, same with that 20, so that's 34. You know, that critical chance on that as well, that's really high. Like, he is basically a perfect character. I mean, he's just extremely well-rounded, well, as it would seem. But when you actually play him, it's just not the same. I mean, I haven't actually been my Crusader, but we'll give him a go. He's not, we'll give him a go on Torment 5, why not? I'm showing you all my guys on Torment 5 anyway. So, I mean, this guy is quite good. He was the, pretty sure it was called the shotgun build before. I haven't played this, so I mean, I might die. Don't know if I could even take Torment 5. But we'll give this a go. Looking at my skills. I mean, this guy seems to, I mean, 22, 23 million. It doesn't seem as if this character's actually changed.
Not yet.
This is just, I don't know, it's just a massive kick in the face, because I mean, my Witch Doctor was my main character, you know, the main character that I thought, you know, if I had any problems, you know, it's my fucking go-to character. If I was pissed off, use the Witch Doctor. And they've just completely nerfed him. I know some people are liking the build. I mean, obviously people are going to like the build. It is, I think it's a lot better than the, well, at least it farms quicker than the pet build. but I don't know. I mean, if you guys want to write down what you guys think about it. So the new things in the packs, I mean, they are good. You get the when you kill a goblin, basically you can there's a chance of him unleashing like a portal, and in that portal, you know, there could be like a bigger goblin, there could be like supposedly bigger treasures, and like a goblin boss almost, and you can unlock through that. I have found rifts only take you 1 rift key now instead of 5, which is obviously a plus. Once again, I have spoken about the season characters. I have started making one in like an hour in. But I have found something on my monk that when you do go through these rifts and you do like a when you go through a rift, you get almost like a key, but a different type of key. You don't just go to the rift anymore. There's actually specific keys that go into it, as you can see here. So I mean, I had one before where you could go up about 20. I mean, I think I was on like wave 27, and you can cash that in for these little gems here. And obviously these gems, you can upgrade these gems specifically as well. You can set this gem's rank 3. I haven't actually went this one up. You see rank 3 at the top right. And obviously at rank 25 you get the secondary bonus there, secondary legendary bonus. Now that's a lot. The damage of your primary skills by 26.50%. I mean, that's a lot, especially considering, well, that's one of my main skills. If you can just add another 20% onto that, or 26%, you know, that'd be a massive difference. But it seems, but I have tried to put it in a few items. You know, I got a helmet there. It doesn't let me put it in these kind of items. I don't know where I'm supposed to put those gems. But for all this stuff that I've, you know, looted, like Mage Fist and stuff, I mean, all it takes is one season to come out, and then nobody will like the Mage Fist anymore, and that's you know, that's bad. Or the Mask of Jerome, I mean, that could be bad after a season. So I mean, I think it is a good idea. I mean, it makes it a lot more fun for like new users. But I think for old users, if you're quite keen on having your good characters and quite proud of what you've made through, I mean, I think I'm let's see, I mean, I was quite proud of what I made. I mean, like 92 hours, 85. I mean, my monk's 157. You know, I mean, if you're quite proud of that, mind you, my monk is an exception, but the Witch Doctor, you know, for what it seems as, that's not my Witch Doctor. You know, I spent 93 hours on him, and he's just, that 93 hours, I mean, I might as well just spent half the time, because he's just half as good. It's just not right. But yeah, the patch is good. Obviously, if you're a new player, this will benefit you a lot. Obviously, I'd make a seasonal player before anything. I don't plan it too much now, but I am bringing out I've recently pre-ordered the new Shadow of Mordor, and I will be doing a walkthrough of that on the hardest difficulty, obviously. And I'll start that on September 30th. Quite sure it comes out for PC on the 30th. And yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully it shows you a bit more about the patch 2.1. It is good. The monk build I have updated a monk build on there. It's called Thunder Fury. It was my 2.05 build, which was good at the time. Only could take Torment 3, and as you can see now, he can tank Torment 5 by himself, and in a party he stands out. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Tell me what you think about the patch. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.